Hey everyone, welcome to my Redone review of the Lightspeed Rescue figures. So, that's what the Green Ranger looks like. As you can see, the detail is dead on, like I don't see any that's missing on these figures. They all came with a unique sound and a light up feature. This is the Green Ranger's lights and sound feature. They all came with a rescue blaster weapon from the TV show and a baton weapon. This is the Green Ranger's weapon right here. You can open up the weapon like so, and then close it up as well. So that's basically it for the Green Ranger figure. The males had the basic articulation. You can move their hand from their shoulder region like so, and from their elbow region. You can rotate their gloves as you please. Also, their legs moved up and down. Also, from their knee region, you can bend them and then close it up again. So that was it for the Green Ranger figure. Next, I'll show you the Yellow Ranger figure. Most of you guys already know this, but these cards are purely fan-made. And to end any possible debate that may start up, yes, I do know the Yellow Ranger from the TV show does not actually have a skirt. I put this on her because I thought it looked really nice with the build that they had. The skirt went really well. So with that already out of the way, females had the same build, same articulation the males had, the Green Ranger that I showed you. Only add-on articulation feature is you could rotate their knee. Let me just show it to you. Like that. You can turn their heads as well. While with the males you couldn't, so they had that electronic feature. The figure is still stiff, so I don't want to force anything and break it off. That was the Yellow Ranger. And the females, they had their sound feature on their big weapon here. And with yellows, you can adjust the claws, like so you can close it up or open it up. It's up to you. The sound feature has actually died, because when I got her, she was mint on card. But the seller had played with the weapon too much, so because of age, the batteries have died. However, I have my mint on card Yellow Ranger right here. The batteries are still good with her. Let me just put this further so you can see it better. There we go. So this is what it sounds like for the Yellow Ranger. As you can see, this part lights up. And this is what the cards for the Lightspeed Rescue figures look like. Let me just move this closer. Yep, sorry about that, my camera's like acting up. So, next I'll show you the Blue Ranger. Same weapons as all the other figures excluding titanium. And only difference is he got his own rescue bird part. That's right. So here it is. That's his sound feature. And his rescue bird part. I guess he's not going to stand, so let's make him sit. His rescue bird part looked like this. I would like to think his weapon is the most detailed out of all of them. And it's also the lightest. So that was the Blue Ranger. Next I'll show you the Pink Ranger. The Pink Ranger's weapon actually was quite heavy, just like the Yellow Ranger's, because their weapons had the electronics on them. So this is the Pink Ranger's sound. Let me show it to you guys. That was basically it. This is the Pink Ranger, and also, I forgot to mention, the Yellow and Pink Rangers, they came with these boots right here. They were basically meant for support for the figure when you put these bulky weapons, so that it helps the figure stand. As you can see, the figure itself is quite thin and quite small. So you can imagine putting a really heavy weapon on this figure. It would really not do much of justice to this figure. I actually rarely to never put these weapons on unless I'm taking like a special picture, which is very rare. And I actually do not recommend putting these weapons on, again, unless it's a special picture you're taking, because it stretches the plastic and it gives a lot of stress to the figure. So Even for the boots, I do not like putting it on them because you actually have to force their feet in. And that's not something I want to do because the plastic can easily scratch. So that's basically it for the Pink Ranger. This is the titanium figure. He actually underwent the most abuse out of all of them because he was my very first Lightspeed figure. So as you can see, his details are quite a bit off. Oops, looks like he doesn't want to stand. I tried giving him new batteries, but one of the screws on his back, the head has worn off, making it impossible to take it out. So unfortunately, I can't really show you the sound feature on him. But here's the titanium figure. And the titanium figure came with quite a bit of accessories. I guess they wanted to promote him, being that he is the first American Ranger. The Titanium Ranger came with this really cool looking titanium morpher. Actually fits on any figure. If you put it on, it can fit on any figure, which is really cool. He came with his axe weapon that's shown on the TV show that could transform from an axe to a gun, but unfortunately I lost that weapon, or it broke, or something happened to it. As an add-on, we had this cool weapon as well. The details were done by me. The silver and the gold is really dull on this weapon. It's not shiny like you see it now. I'm the one who put metallic paint on it. So it's actually on blaster mode right now. You can actually take off this right here and put it onto the top. And you can make it into an axe. And this is what it looks like. He also came with this rescue staff, or whatever it's called, which is really cool. I wish all the Rangers came with it, because if I recall, all 5 of them used this in attack mode. And that's basically it for the titanium figure. Again, if you want like really in-depth reviews of them, like where you see the actual weapon being inserted onto the figure, please consult my very first Rescue Ranger figure, Rescue figure review. That's right. Sorry, it's late at night and I'm saying things I'm not supposed to. So here's the Red Ranger figure. Here's his sound feature. This is the figure I like the least because for some reason on his thigh region right here, the articulation is quite limited. You can't really push the leg a bit back like you're supposed right now. The figure does not look right. Like, yeah, I don't know why they made it. Maybe it's a defect, but the way when all the Red Ranger figures were made, because I owned 3 at one point. So some of them I gave away to friends who wanted them, and they all were like this. It wasn't just this single figure right here. So he came with this weapon right here. This is actually my favorite because it looks like a really gigantic drill, which it is actually. Reminds me of the space spiral saber or spiral blaster, whatever you called it. This looks really awesome. That was the Red Ranger, and here's his sound feature. That was basically it. What I find really funny is, as you can see, the guys are actually big built, while the females are really tiny. The females are the ones who got the big bulky weapons, while the guys got really tiny weapons which were light in weight. Another thing I want you to take notice, ever since Pace, I've saw a gradual trend of the figures getting taller, narrower, and more fatter, which was really strange, but overall they look really awesome together. This was the only line that was actually made really accurate to represent the Lightspeed Rescue Rangers. Accurate in the sense to actually display them where they actually look like human beings, well, minus all the abs and extra muscles that they have. As for pricing points, please consult my very first review. So here's my Lightspeed Rescue review, and have a great day, and thanks for watching. For a very detailed review, please consult my very first one.